Billie Eilish became a global star before she turned 18, but behind the fame lies a dark and painful reality. From mental health battles, toxic industry pressure, online hate, body shaming, to emotional isolation, Billie's journey reveals the brutal cost of becoming a global icon too young. This video uncovers the truth behind the fame, exploring the emotional weight Billie carries and the strength it takes to survive in the spotlight. Watch till the end to truly understand the price of fame. Born on December 18, 2001, in Los Angeles, Billie was raised in a creative household. Her parents, Maggie Baird and Patrick O'Connell, were both musicians and actors who homeschooled Billie and her brother Finneas. It was in this intimate, artistic environment that Billie began writing and singing music. At the age of 11, she was already composing songs. But everything changed in 2015 when Billie uploaded a track called Oversized to SoundCloud. Written and produced by her brother Finneas, the song went viral and quickly caught the attention of record labels. By the time Billie was 14, she was thrust into the music industry, a space often toxic even for adults. Fame came fast and hard. Suddenly, she was touring the world, performing in front of thousands, and managing the overwhelming demands of record companies, media, and fans. For a teenager still figuring out who she was, the pressure was unbearable. She once admitted she didn't think she would live past 17. Her lyrics, often layered with darkness, were not simply artistic choices, but reflections of her inner turmoil. Mental health became a constant battle. Billie has been candid about her struggles with depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. In interviews, she described periods where she couldn't get out of bed, felt completely disconnected from herself, and even engaged in self-harm. Her song, Everything I Wanted, revealed that despite reaching the pinnacle of fame, she felt invisible and unloved. Fame, for Billie, wasn't a dream come true. It was a trap. Adding to the pressure was the internet. Social media gave Billie a platform and fan base, but it also turned into a battlefield. Every move she made was scrutinized. When a candid photo of her in a tank top circulated online in 2020, she was met with body shaming and hateful comments. Billie had long worn oversized clothing to avoid being sexualized, but even that couldn't shield her from the public's obsession with her body. When she finally embraced a more feminine look in a British Vogue cover shoot, she faced backlash for abandoning her image. No matter what she did, she couldn't win. The pressure to maintain a certain image extended beyond fashion. Billie often felt cornered by the expectation to stay edgy and alternative. But as she grew and her tastes changed, the music industry and fans alike resisted her evolution. She wanted to explore new sounds and styles, but many tried to keep her boxed into the persona they fell in love with. The industry, built to profit off her uniqueness, paradoxically discouraged her from changing. Relationships also proved challenging. In her documentary, The World's a Little Blurry, Billie opened up about her emotionally painful breakup with rapper Brandon Q. Adams. The relationship left her feeling undervalued and emotionally distant. Fame only magnified these challenges, making it difficult for her to trust others or feel genuinely loved. She spoke openly about how emotionally devastating that period of her life was, and how much it influenced her music. The darker truth of Billie's story is the isolation that came with her success. Surrounded by fans, media, and team members, Billie often felt alone. The more famous she became, the more disconnected she felt from the world around her. She longed for normalcy, for friends, for quiet, for being unseen. Her lyrics often reflect this duality: global adoration versus personal emptiness. Physical exhaustion added to the emotional toll. Non-stop touring, press appearances, and performing took a severe toll on her body. She suffered injuries during concerts and often felt she was pushing her body to its limits. Yet, the demands never let up. There was always another show, another interview, another obligation. Despite all this, Billie tried to take control. She began setting boundaries, speaking out about her mental health, and exploring new creative avenues. Her album, Happier Than Ever, was a cathartic response to years of emotional and physical strain. The lyrics in the title track detailed her frustrations, her pain, and her desire for freedom. Yet even as she reclaimed her voice, the public continued to place her under a microscope. She faced backlash for her romantic relationships, her opinions, and even her silence on certain issues. Cancel culture, once a tool for justice, often turned into a weapon aimed at those like Billie, who dared to be imperfect. Her story reminds us that behind every headline and hit song, there's a human being trying to hold on. And in that truth lies Billie Eilish's greatest power.